Right. It is time for number 3. 3 2.5 races in 3 days. I'm not doing that again, unless it's the LMP2. But I'm not doing that again. Wait, this is Split 1, isn't it? I don't know. Pretty much at the bottom of it. There's 62 maximum cars in here, and I'm 58. So, I am at the very bottom. Let's see. Do this, see if the wheel doesn't crash. Xenofanatec likes to do that. Likes to cause problems, like the brake pedal never being 0. Like, ever actually being 0. It's always like flickering between 0 and 1. And the wheel crashes sometimes, so we'll see. It's probably gonna be a pretty fast split here. We'll be reusing the setup from Friday that worked better than what I did yesterday. Today was terrible on tires and brakes, so let's see. I mean, the P1 wing stays the same, but there's a... I did look, and the suspension and springs are massively different. So I think that's why. And this is the setup that I did 28s with, so let's see if old man can get fast again from like 2 weeks ago. Don't come near me, son. It's the only, that guy always drives LMP3, I think. I've seen him quite a lot of times. I mean, I've got 50 seconds. The point of this is I'm just trying to get to Arnage and see how the car reacts there, because it's the one corner where you can have problems with the LMP2, really, because he goes so slow, and the wing's on P1 that if you brake a tiny bit too much, the car's like, bye-bye. Thank you. Damn. I mean, that chat banter is better than what's normally going on. Okay, new tire, full lap. Should be fine. Why am I... Did this move? Did this get shaken backwards? I don't know. Okay. Could probably put this a bit lower, but I don't know. Okay, qualifying. You can do 4 laps. Let's see if I can get that done today. Now the thing is... Fuck! I'm gonna have to watch... I think I'm gonna have to watch that replay, how close I was there to the line. It did not stop. Because I'm basically all the way at the end of the pit lane. I had just nothing. Okay. Let's see. I mean... Oh, Minio. Okay. So this I think this might be split 1. I didn't look, but yesterday I was in 2, and on Friday I was in 3, I think. So we're upgrading. Slowly moving forward. Wait. Really cold. Really cold tires right here. So what I'm thinking of doing today is the thing that I planned on doing yesterday, but then that didn't work, is starting a completely fresh set, and then send the right sides till the end, but switch the left sides in the second stop. Just 5 seconds of tire switching, and probably another 6, 7, 8 maximum down to the warm-up, which, I mean, probably not even that much. Could be less. Could be less than that. The problem with the brake pedal being broken and always like having 5% is that I have to constantly reset it, and it always changes its actual value. Sometimes it's harder, sometimes it's stiffer. Ugh. I really need to get new pedals because these are just terrible. So, let's see. Just gonna hold on. Reset. They're completely fresh. Close out of it. Okay, there we go. Should be good now. Till the end. Alright. Eight minutes and 9 seconds. I mean, tires aren't really warm yet, so let's see. Hello, let's go. How you doing? Welcome. Just say it is pretty annoying that you only get 10 tires for a 2.4 hour race. It should be 12. But, oh well. There used to be events where you got 6, so probably best not complain before they make it terrible again. But the LMP2 tire bug is not fixed properly. This still needs some work. $57. That's like 3 seconds off. Ha! Let's see. Okay. I am basically my expected position is last, so if I'm not last in qualifying, that would be very nice. And then I can, as always, make my way up further in the race. Hopefully. However, especially split one, I mean maybe it's worse, but most of the time in the long races, the 1 hour 40-minute races, the 2.4 hour races, the people drive a lot safer and a lot less crash happy than they do in the sprint races. So you have a lot less stuff going on. That's doesn't make sense. Ouch. Ugh. Ouch. I mean, this is also not a qualifying setup, of course, so it's not good for that. Oh, yeah, this is definitely split one. Gumball is in here. Uh-oh. I think that's actually the first time that I end up in a race with him. That's like genuine top 3 LMP2 driver in the world, probably. I mean, it depends. Where's JMR Ritchie as well? I'd be dead. If you'd have Jardia, JMR Ritchie, and Gumball in one race, you know what the podium's gonna be. Basically. Unless they crash. Let's see. Bit deep. 342. That's not very fast. And 25.3 in the LMP2 somehow. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, 28 would be quite nice, but ain't happening here. What's that? 55. Why? Does this do it as well? Doesn't make any sense. Okay. Whatever. I hate this corner. Genuinely. Okay. Up. Well, there goes that. That was pretty decent. The first 2 sectors were pretty decent. Optimal, 29.9. Oh, that ain't happening. Well, I have one more. Let's see. But yeah, I really need new pedals quickly, because these are just inconsistent. They're really inconsistent. Ugh. Basically have to guess. It's like, oh, which is it gonna be today? Is it gonna be super hard, or is it gonna be like nothing? Now, let's see. I have enough for another lap, so it should be okay. Wait, there's only 15 LMP2s in here? What the hell? Doesn't make sense. That does not make any sense. There's only 15 in here. Oh, there's so many... Like, I mean, it is split one, so maybe there's like a lot more really good GT3 drivers? I don't know. Well, there's a second... Let's see... Pain of no quality setup. I gotta get to that eventually. That'd probably be even worse then. Seriously, 1 is pretty shite, still. Good lap, Leon. Well, sure it was. Sure it was. Okay. Here comes the pain. Well, not this one. This is easy. Yeah, but I had it a lot better last lap. Oof. So it's not gonna go anywhere. Ouchie. That's shite! Not even 29. What am I doing? What am I doing? Forgot how to drive after the update, I guess. I don't know. 20th. What the? Just, yeah, look at this. Look at a second. A second. Jesus. Okay. This guy is... He's not that far. Not that far ahead. There's 32 GT3s in this. 32. Wow. Okay, that's quite a couple. Alright. The race is going to start very soon. So... How's qualifying still not done? That's hilarious. Well, it is now. Let's go. It's only 15 LMP2s. That is kind of not a lot. Let's see. Man. I'm in split 1, and I'm slow, which is great. If you lose position to 2, it does not matter. It's a 2+ hour race. Well, everybody knows that you win a 2.4 hour race in lap 1. Right? You win a 2.4 hour race in lap 1. Always. Always. "33 seconds. Wait, why does it still say that I have the good driver? Right there it says I have the good driver badge. But I don't. So it takes the badge from when you sign up rather than the badge that you have, because I have the trusted badge again now, of course. So it still takes the badge from when I signed up for the race, which was yesterday. And then that's funny. Formation lab has started. So it doesn't update it, it just like copies it when. Wait. Now, for reference, by the way, on Friday I got a podium, and the guy that's currently in 13th was the winner. So that's how far and quick you can fall. So yeah, it's gonna be fun, and let's see what we can do. Let's see if I can better my time from Friday. Yesterday was set up hell, but let's see what's going on today. It was like 130th, I think, on the leaderboard with that time, which is not that good. Not that good. Not that good. Like, my goal all the time is to be top 100 in the for everything. Everything else is like bonus, whatever. If I'm like 97th or 99th, I don't care. As long as I don't see my name at the bottom of the leaderboard and I know, okay, I'm somewhere in the first 100. I don't have to scroll down to page 2. I'll be happy with the result. Alright. Obviously, I'm not going to gain any rating for this, but I'm expected last. I'm starting last, because qualifying. So, anybody that bottles up ahead is going to be good for me. Because I think, like, P1 to P7, 8, 9, they're probably gold and S3, all of them. Alright. Let's see. Is Gamble Platinum already? I think he might be. If not, he will be. Oh, somebody bottled this already. Hello. Oh, another one. Oh, that's Gamble. Oh, what the? Is he doing last to first or something? Let that guy go again. What happened to Gumball? Did he get stuck on his button or something? Oh. What the hell is already happening? I think he's like, maybe he's streaming and somebody donated like, hey, how about you go P14 on the start and then you go win. nothing's gonna happen here. It would be a bit mental to try something from that far back. But yeah. Oh, look who's behind me, and who will be ahead of me in the next corner. Like I said. Ugh. Like, I knew that he was gonna dive to the inside there, so I tried to just let him go, but I unfortunately went a bit too deep. Because, right, there is no chance in hell that I'm gonna gain anything from getting involved in that fight. Oh, we have dust too already. Maybe it's dust 3. Are you kidding? Probably not. They are probably not kidding. Ugh. 0.5. Okay. I barely got over the line. That's 0.5. Yikes. There you can see the massive difference between the LMP2 and the other two classes. Like, the LMP2s, we're already way clear. And there are the LMP3 is still glued to the front of the GT3s. Can I have some, like, suck, please? Or is that sold out? Is there none available right now? Do we... Don't do that. That's not happening. They're probably gonna go 41 laps again, then. Got the fuel save a little bit. But yeah, I really just need new pedals because these are just like, they change all the time, and then there's like no way to ever be confident with them, and you can never trust to like hit them and then have the exact right force be applied. Oh, somebody's going side by side through Indianapolis. I already have a couple of deaths, but no LMP2s so far. LMP2s are all in one need to gaggle together right here. What the hell? Why does it slide like that? I mean, the update did make it a little bit more slidey, I guess. Nope. Again. I'm drifting wide. Couldn't do that. Medium grip. Okay, it's not even... The track ain't even grippy yet. Interesting. Why do we only have medium grip? That's really weird. No grip. Pull out the grippy socks from the closet. Yeah, there seems to really be... The thing with the LMP2 is where you don't really have any slipstream. I mean, obviously the wings are on P1, so you don't really have a lot of air that's being thrown around. But Volker can't get close on the straight either. Like, he's just 0.3, 0.3, 0.3. He's not getting any closer. He's closer to me, but I'm also closer to the guys ahead, so... I mean, I could probably race all the guys that are ahead right now, like 11, 12, 13. Let's say actual race, and then everybody that's P10 and higher, it's like I have to watch them drive away or die. Don't do that. You know, we're near enough to try that, bruv. You are nowhere near enough to try that one. I mean, I know the Pen and Petty guy. I lost to him on Imola a couple times, you know, like... So, he's a bit faster than me. Obviously, I'm better on Imola than at Le Mans. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Gotta work on that entry. But... why does it slide so much? Fucking hell. Well, this time I didn't get track limit, but that was shite exit, so I'm gonna be gotten now. As he like loses a lot of speed being next to me. Like he's next to me, he's barely next to me. Is he touching me? Yeah, but he can't do anything. That's just insane. He can't do anything on the streets. That is hilarious. Yeah, 10% of the race are completed. I mean, 12 minutes, 4 laps. Hi Jess, how you doing? How's it going? Well, I'm P14, but otherwise it's going pretty well. It is split 1, so like we have one of the best LMP2 drivers in the world in this race, and a couple of guys that are also really fast. That yeah. Like, the thing is, I have a lot of wins on Le Mans, but that's not because I'm very fast at Le Mans. That's because people die a lot at Le Mans. So most of the time, like, the 5 or 6 wins I have at Le Mans, I just inherited them from stupidity I had. And yeah, let's see, though. What we can do here. Oi! I got a guy with pretty high rating behind me that can't get past me. Like, look, I'm 58th rated in this race, and he's 7th. So, probably, I think that's the 3rd best LMP2 that's behind me, and he can't get past. For now, he's gonna get past me eventually, but why is it sliding so much? Interesting. Well, I mean, Stroll did make it interesting, didn't he? Stroll made it interesting, didn't he? Oh, why is it? What the hell? This is like hypercar behavior right now. What the heck? The track's so medium. Yeah, because there's no grip on the track. Can't. It's only the track's only medium grip, so it's no. It doesn't slide as nice, and it doesn't rotate as nice. So it strolls too much, you know? As in, wants to slide into a wall. Now he has slipstream, I don't. Let's see if he can get let's see if he can get past if he moves to the side and tries to do something. Yep. Is that the Lidl guy? No, it's not. It's not the Lidl guy, it's a different livery. It's not the Lidl guy. Oh. Mate, you have to leave some space. Where do you want me to go? I'm like Ugh. Fucking hell. Hold on. What was that? Alright. I was on the very fucking outside. Oh well. I'm just gonna play with that one. I'm gonna watch the replay later. I just did not have, like, I didn't have any fucking space to go anywhere there. You know? Oh well. Try on Le Mans. Did not have any friggin' space. And then, I don't know, he braked early, I braked late, something happened, and then, yeah. Because that was like on the very outside of the track, right? Oi. There's no more... There's no further left I could have gone, basically, without hitting the gravel. But yeah. Happens. Racing incident. Oi. I mean, I did leave him plenty of space earlier in the chicane. Alright, but then there, it's just... I couldn't go... I didn't have anywhere to go. But yeah, let's see. No bother. Obviously now that... Wait, why is the front already 90 again? What's happening? So I didn't have overheating tires on Friday. That's really weird. That is really weird. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, there's a couple of GTs ahead I gotta deal with. The wangers blade wrists. What do you mean? That had nothing to do with anything of that sort. That was just... Oh, I was on the very outside there. And... I don't know, he braked early, I braked late, and then I just, like, didn't have any space on his outside. Because he just, like... Yeah, he just went all the way over while I was sort of... Like, I was alongside him ahead of the braking zone, and then I wasn't anymore, and then I was again, and then ouch. Like that. Kinda like that. Kinda like that. I wonder what happened to Schultz. I do really wonder what happened to him. Because that's interesting. I wonder when Gamble's gonna take the lead again. How many laps it's gonna take. It's probably... I mean, I don't know where he's at right now. But... most likely... I mean, not before the pit stop, I'd say, but... probably shortly after the pit stop, he's probably gonna take the lead again. So, let's see. Two guys ahead of me are fighting, so that's good for me. It's just sliding like crazy here. And obviously doesn't help the tire temperature. I don't know. I'm really gonna have to look into what is going on here. With this setup and all, because it does not feel nice either now. And I'm 2 seconds off the frickin' pace. And sliding all over the place. What the hell? Got up 11. At 5 point. I need to save a little bit more. I need to save a tiny little bit of fuel. tiny, tiny little bit of fuel. Wait. What are we gonna do? Yes? Okay. Oh, there goes a second. There goes a whole second. But GTs are upcoming, and there's something can always happen in there. Well, let's see. I don't think I could have done anything differently there in that thing. You know? Because, like, we were pretty side by side, right? So I didn't expect him to just, like, go all the way over. And I was still on his outside, and then, yeah, I'm like, there's a corner, I have to... Yeah. Just unfortunate. Because the problem is on that corner, you don't really like go straight at the... Like normally if you take the normal line, you'll see it now. Like you don't really take the normal line at the corner, you basically like brake straight towards the outside there. See? So that's what he was doing. Like you don't go moving with the track, you brake from the inside to the outside, so you, like, I was basically in a space that stopped existing because he took the normal line, and then I'm dead. Okay, Zura crashed into Galka, but there's not much going on there, and now I have a problem. Right here. Plus they both have damage. That we have to work on. Like, I'm saying, Phipps is like probably the last person that I can like race on merit. And then everybody ahead is just a bit too quick. And then everybody ahead of that is very much too quick. And that tire is like cooking. Luckily, it's gonna get not as bad in the night, so we'll be okay. It's 90 degrees. Whoops. $31.9. I was slightly quicker than the guy ahead, but that's 2/10, and 2/10 on 6 seconds does not make too much of a difference, does it? Sure, if there's 30 laps left, it does, but still, you still need way more laps than that. Oh, we have a fight up ahead. Alright. Yeah, just kind of like, you hear the sliding? That's just not noise. Okay. So track temperature 20. It's still only medium grip. Still only medium grip. What's the current fastest lap? 27.1, okay. So we're not... Okay. It's getting darker and cooler now. Ugh. Hello, Aston. I will need your inside. Thank you. Too deep. But yeah, I just can't trust the brakes, really. You know? On a lot of cases. So I have to keep resetting them all the damn time, so they change resistance. So, I think my best way to, like, actually get that extra pace is just get better pedals that actually work. Bite that bullet and... Because the problem is that they're not terrible, it's just they're not consistent. That's worse than bad pedals. Inconsistent pedals are worse than bad pedals. Oh, what happened to him? Oh. Okay. Did he, like, have a moment on the exit? Like, a little bit of an oopsie on the gas pedal? I think that might have happened. Thank you, Lexus. Appreciate you. Yeah, this fall's gonna be critical because I'm gonna hit him sort of at the mid-end of the corner. So I'm gonna have that happen, which is not very nice. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do my lift and coasting here, because I can't get past before the end of the terrible Forgicanes. I think the Forgicanes single-handedly are responsible for me losing like half a second. Alright, well, I'm responsible for losing me half a second in the Forgicanes, technically. But, who's gonna fight about that? Oh, no. Yeah, like, I do think that this is quicker. It's like lift before the corner, and then take the corner at full speed so I can have maximum power down the straight, and I'm just gonna lose the time before the corner. Same as here. Like, I'm too far back to dive bomb, and I'll just run into him on the exit. This is what I don't want. Ugh. Terrible traffic lock right now. How's my fuel? 6.17. Hello, Porke. P8. Okay. Move over again, though. Should get both. Yeah, I'll get both before Indianapolis if they don't attempt to go side by side or something like that. Hello. I mean, if the Porsche moved any further off track there, it would have been dead. But luckily it didn't. Because if I go around the inside, I'll have a terrible line for Indianapolis. I don't want that, do I? Yeah, man. Is that a McLaren? What are you doing in a McLaren? It used to be like the McLaren used to be really. I'm gonna hit this guy in the same bad position as I did with the Ford. He's gonna drift wide. Shee! Ha Help! It did look like he had a little moment there and drifted wide. Oh my god. Gee. Still medium grip. Why is this track lying? Why is it wrong? Alright. I don't know. It's just the perk of the server. I don't know if that was the case yesterday as well. Ugh. The absolute miserable luck I'm having there. Every time on corner exit. Now Galka's right on me again, because he didn't have miserable luck. Every time on corner exit. Every single frickin' time. No. I think he was like fuel saving a little bit, but yeah. They still need to fuel save a little bit to get to 12. Just a little bit. Yeah, now, I mean, like I said, the only people I can fight, I have fought them. Well, because they lost. Not because I won. Right, that's the... Hey! Huh? I'm not involved with that. I did nothing. Yeah, like, when you break into that corner, you basically always drift to the very edge of the track, and that's what happened with the guy earlier as well, and it just happened that I was there. And then, ouchie. So, but yeah. Oh, and Galka died again. I think I was into Indianapolis. Ouchie. 28-4. Well, if Gang's doing 28-4, then I can't. Gamble's still not leading yet, but we'll get to that. He's probably P4 or something now. P5 from Penempeda. Wait, what the f... Alright. I don't know if it's just all of the mall setups being terrible, but it's kind of the feeling I'm having. Because it's very painful to set up a car for Limor that works both on the straight and through the Porsche curves. It's like nimble and agile through the Porsche curves, and it is fast enough to hold it on the straight. So, I mean, that's why the setups... I mean, this one's good, but... they're either like understeer hell, or you die. And then on a track like Fuji, I can jump into a Genesis, load the setup, and be there, like, immediately. With a excellent time. So, I mean, the setup does make a massive difference, really. And also, I'm, like, Fuji and Imola, like, the tracks where I'm actually there very much. Ugh. But it is kind of crazy how much of a difference it does make when the setup's good versus when it's not. I don't know, maybe I should turn in when the corner arrives, not like before that. But it's night now. I didn't see the exact point because the bollards are gone. Like, the bollards are gone because normally you have like bollards on the inside of the corner, but they're gone, so I don't know where the corner is. Help! Try and find the corner again in the middle of the night. Okay, it's high grip track now. You didn't have to go that wide. You didn't have to go that wide, mate. Oh, J Gang is in the pits. Minyo's now leading. Yeah, those three are probably gonna be like at the front. Wee-hoo! Yeah, the car drives nicer now as well. I can feel it. It actually wants to turn now here. Because we got the grip. Why is that track limits? Where? Does that corner on the... Does that really... Okay. Never had that happen. Oh well. It'll be fine. Okay, I gotta pit this lap now. I have 6.1 liters of fuel, so I'll just make it. Obviously means my last stop's gonna be slightly shorter, and I can go one lap longer. So it is worth it. Okay, yes. LP2 starting to feel like an LP2. Only took half an hour. I would love to carry all that time home, but I need to pit, so nope. I mean, it's only 3 tenths of this. As if it's gonna mean anything in the end, actually. Wee-hoo! Great. Okay, the other guy also pitted. And Gumball's leading. He got past Minio. It didn't even take him till the... Well, technically, Gang did pit, but... It didn't even take him till the first stop that he's leading again. Yeah. I don't know what they feed him, but... I want some. Absolute beast. How do I find the damn corner in the dark? I mean, it was okay, but not good. 2.4 liters. I'm gonna lift a little bit because, you know, I don't want to end up with like 0.1 through the pit lane. And generally, you can in the LMP2, like you can let this car slide for quite a long time. If you just brake later, much later, you can still get a similar-ish lap time. but that happens. Gee. Only in that corner. Nowhere else. Only in that corner. Doesn't happen in the Fortune Canes. It only happens there. I don't know why. .1 liter, 1.0 liters. 0.9. Everybody's in the pits. 0.7. 0.6. Sheet. Okay, hold on. I'll do a pit stop as well. I have to go to the very back of the pit lane, but I have 0.4, so that's fine. Alright. The very back of the pit lane, and we're doing 41 laps now. Look at how far I have to go back compared to all the other LMP2s. Jesus. Oop. It's only... Alright. Out. Let's get moving. Okay, the P10 gained, P11 lost a bit in the stop. Let's see. And that was 15, so to gain rating I would have to be like 7th. So that's not happening. Not in this split. Whoops. Yeah. Now I don't have to worry about fuel because you can go 12 anyway. Light show. I don't know what that was, but that was not it. Alright, I think Gawk is still losing time. Let's see. Let's see. See how much pace that Phipps dude has, because, you know, he might have it. He might have the pace to keep me away, or he might not. Everybody else, I mean... They definitely have. Like, the best I could probably do in this is P9. If one further person has to... Dunneth. see though. I mean, it does still feel a lot slidier than I did on Friday, which is weird. Eh, whatever. That's not a purple third sector. I kind of find it funny that that is still bugged. That has been bugged since 2024. Like basically, when the game came out, you had random purple sectors that that you didn't actually have. It's like, hey, you did a purple sector. No, it wasn't actually purple. It was just track limits or out of the pits. That said it's purple, but it was very far from it, and it's funny that that's still a thing. There's nothing in front of me, nothing, for the next couple of laps. Kalka's losing time. Pips does have the pace right now. Let's see though. Yeah. That'd be fine. Put up 23, okay. Interesting. Consuming more fuel than yesterday as well, because I was easily getting to 12. I mean, I was going much slower yesterday because tires, but yeah. Driving it too pointy. Gotta a bit more. So much sliding. Holy. Don't know why that is. Yikes. Lol. I did the thing. I did the thing that I did yesterday as well. Yeah, funny. 1.8, 31.8. Okay. gonna get close, but I should get him. How much going on is it? Number 24. Where's number 15? Gotta make a livery that has like number 15 and then it's Burger King. Someone's gonna do that. Why does it slide so much? There's a yellow. It's gone. No more yellow. Understeer's like crazy. What? Doesn't make any, like, it's hypercar levels of understeer. I don't know what is happening with this car. It worked before. It doesn't work now. This is really weird. My tires are fine. It's not an issue. I don't know what the problem is. It also says pit lap 23 again. Like, what? I have higher fuel consumption. The car slides like crazy. What is happening? What is going on? How much do I have when I get over the line? Let's see. Big time traffic ahead. It's a bit wild. $39. Okay, what is he up to? I mean, I wouldn't mind if he keeps going like that. Probably just terrible traffic. Maybe hit the wall or something, I don't know. To hit the wall, who knows? But I mean, they are in big time traffic right now. But I mean, still, Penny Petty is losing way too much time there. Shouldn't lose that much time in traffic. 8 seconds, or 10 seconds almost. So now it's my time to lose time in traffic. If I have to. Right now I'll be fine. Right now I will be fine, and I will get the Ford, is that? Yep. For the corner as well. Okay. Pretty solid lapping so far. Indianapolis will be tight. I'm gonna run into the back of them, into the 90. Like here. He's a whole galaxy right there. Just Porsche. Perfect. Zero IQ. Damn. He must be dead. This is a very, very scary corner to overtake right here. Got pits. Quite neat. Let's go. What do I have 50 FPS now? Wondering why it looks so weird. The CPU. I mean, in game it is 2 in the morning, so I think my CPU, my GPU did just go to sleep. Went to snooze. Fully. Is that fine? Okay. Yuck. Yeah, where's the fun in that? Where do I go? Oh, thank you, LMP3. Smart thinking there. To move over again. Oh, he's P10. He's really far back, I guess. Weird, my wheel hasn't died in a couple of days. That's unusual. Okay, we can go lap 24. Dude ahead is losing quite a lot of time in traffic. Now it's my time to lose all the traffic. Did you look at that? Yikes. It is green though. Oh, good. 80 FP, okay. 84. Okay, so that was weird. Last time I had 50 here. Oh well. Such is life, innit, bruv? Okay, Schultz in the pits. Okay, interesting. So he's gonna have to pit for quite a lot longer. I mean, I'm 1.3 seconds slower than my fastest time from Friday, so my pace is in the bin. Count bin pace, not bin phase. More traffic is there up ahead, huh? It's quite a bit. Polesny, okay. Let me guess, he's in the Ford. I have no idea why people drive the Ford. I mean, the Ford's pretty OP on some tracks, but you can't see anything out of that thing. Like, you can't see the track from that car. Of course he's in a Ford.
a willing participant, my own death. Okay, I should be able. Yeah, I'll get him easily. Full. GT3 leader. And solved. $31.9 with traffic. Which means I'm slow as hell. It's just not responding right, I don't know. I don't know. It does slide more. It doesn't feel as snappy right now. I'm gonna switch the tires. Don't think I have the gap, to be honest. Got 8 seconds. It's like 5 to switch tires. And then quite a bit more to warm them up, so don't think I have the gap to switch tires here. The hell, there's a fly in my face. Where's that come from? The hell? Where'd that come from? Where'd it go? Giant dark fly. Gee. It's probably sitting on my head right now.
1 hour left. 1 hour and 10 minutes left, yeah. But that also means that I'm not gonna like sim race for the rest of the week probably because it's Le Mans week. So I'll be watching Le Mans and like watch all the Le Mans sessions and the race next weekend. And not sim race. Nope. Spun. Classic Mulsanne spin. He'll be fine. Bet sure will be. What the fuck? He's not fine, I guess. What happened there? Lap 21. We'll have to have a look at that. Why is there an LMP3 like that on track? And you can't see him either, like. I nearly hit him. Just about enough time to react out of the way there. Yeah, I think he's cooked. Got some sort of damage. But, I mean, like I said, if I have one DNF and then one pace, then the best I can do is P9 in this split. This lobby right here. It slides so much, it's insane. .2 from that dude now. Yeah, I'm cooked. It just slides insanely much. We'll be okay on fuel. Can you get engine failure? No. You can do a money shift and kill the engine, but no. Unless you crash really, really hard into a wall, right? Then you can destroy the engine, of course. Like if you crash really hard into a wall. What the fuck did I see standing there? I didn't see you standing there. Ah, he hit the LMP2. Okay, the LMP3. That's why. He has massive damage then. Poor guy. I barely avoided that dude. But he's got massive damage. But yeah, no, you can money shift and you can crash really hard, otherwise no. There is no like mechanical breakdown or anything like that. You can get brake wear. Like if there was a 24-hour race, you would have to replace the brakes probably, because like the brakes, like the tires, do have a wear component, and they'll just get worse and worse. And even in a 2.4-hour race like this, that's not going to be a factor. even in a 6-hour race, it's not going to be a factor, right? You don't need to bother with it. But obviously the brakes will fatigue, and in like a 24-hour race, you probably have to switch them to get optimal performance for the whole race. But the engine or the gearbox, it's not gonna. You can't, like, it doesn't go on its own. You have to actively destroy it. Okay, Minio in the pits already. Is that for? It's probably just a strategic choice. No, it's not. Gang as well. Okay. It's interesting. Yeah, they can only do 11 laps. That is really interesting. Like if I go into neutral gear now and if I go into neutral now and then I shift into first, then the engine's dead. Alright. Uh-oh. Minio's right in front of me. Ah! Yep, be quicker, mate. What you flashing me for? It's like... I think he's switched tires, maybe? 'Cause he's losing quite a lot of time to me? Which just doesn't make sense. But... yeah, I mean, he'll catch up quickly. Where's Gang? He's 16 seconds behind me, wow. He was leading and now he's like all the way back there. Crazy. But if I take 2 new tires and the guy behind me doesn't, then he's gonna be ahead of me. I think Minio took 5 full new set all around. I'm gonna take lefts. Yeah, and now you run wide. Okay, yeah. All you had to do is like not go to the edge of the track, and I could have just whoop. And then he runs wide as well. Gee, mate. I'm gonna just lose too much time, I think. I'm switching tires. Cause the guy behind me is 5.4 seconds. Right? If he doesn't switch, then you know, he's ahead of me, and then I can't catch him. Because the difference is not that big from old to new tires. J Gang is losing time as well, so they're probably all... switch tires. Like full first set. Or at least like change 2 tires, because I don't think they have a fresh set. Fully fresh set. Unless they started with like 2 quality, like quality rear, fresh front. Which I don't know why you would do that for an hour and 20. Pretty close. I don't want to waste those tires though. I'll put them on. Screw it.
If I don't switch him, that guy's gonna catch me. Every time, man. The luck. The pain. The pain of traffic. Shit. I'm P5, let's go. I don't need a pit, it's fine. Ignore the pit. I don't have to pit. Yeah, now Minio's already quicker again. Okay. Well, I'll take 2 left sides and then go to the end. It'll be fine. The front right isn't a very happy tire, but I don't need it in that many corners. Stupid fly, man. Doing? Gotta get rid of that. ASAP. Yeah, I mean, obviously Gamble's gonna destroy everybody in this lobby. He's half a second clear of everybody. Half a minute, rather. Hey, what the hell? Yeah, it is time for fresh tires, at least some. Could take a full set, but that's just gonna completely destroy everything, I think. Or do I? You know what? Fuck it. Actually, I can't do it that way. I would have to do front or rear. If I do that, it's gonna be terrible. Shit. Ah! All right. Do I keep it as is? No, you know what I'm gonna do? Use medium, new medium, new medium. I'm gonna do this, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see how the pace is gonna be. And then, because I'm gonna probably lose to that guy behind me anyway, so might as well do it with style. Is the guy going again? No, he's not. He's not out yet. Oh, Gamble died. What the hell? Wait, how did he get up ahead? How? I mean, he switched tires as well. Why is his tires? Huh? Why does it take me 15 seconds to switch tires and he took 12?
Makes no sense, man. Because normally tire, like 4 tires is 12 seconds, and 2 is 5. But yeah, back to P11. Yeah, I mean, I think a few guys ahead still have to pit because they're like off sequence, right? But how did Gamble die? What the heck? We have to watch that again. We have to watch lap 21 for the LMP death, and then 24 for this. Yeah, how did he get ahead? That would interest me quite significantly. Yeah. I do now have fresh tires. Well, fresh-ish tires. Let's go. I think this guy's gonna pull away now, though. Probably got slightly better pace. 41 liters of fuel. 40. Why did I go wide as well? God damn it, I could have had him. Why? I think that Schultz though, he's like really off strategy, so. Like I said, P9 is like the best position I can have. I think I'm gonna gain 1 from that guy being on a weird pit strategy. Unless he can do it on one more stop when we are doing it on one more stop. Then I'll be 11th, but let's see. Phipps did change some tires as well, I think. Otherwise he'd be further ahead. But yeah, what happened to Gamble? That is a great service from that Lexus for me. It was at least. Oh no, this next one's gonna hold me up. Fuck. Well, there's my traffic luck. My pit stop was 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds slower than his. It's really wacky. Maybe I was really terrible on pit entry, you know, maybe my pit entry was really slow. So that's why he gained that much time. Oh yeah, he's gone now. Hello, bruv. Schultz is losing a lot of time, but that's just, he's just stuck. But it's not bad if he's losing time, because I think he, basically if he has to pit before lap, if he has to pit in the next like 3 laps, then, oh god, he's getting past, of course. Of course he's lucky. And I'm stucky. I'll take that. I mean, he did drift wide, you know. So I see that as fair. Like again. He gets past the GT, and then I hit him right at the apex. My traffic luck this race has been abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. We have 10.7. There's 14. Well, let's see. What happened to Gumball? Okay, we have to look at lap 4, I think, where I went bowling on the other guy. Then 21 with the LMP again, right into the fucking apex, man. He could not get any worse than this. He could not physically get any worse than this, well. It's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again. Because that guy's gonna get past that, what is that? It looks like an Aston, I think. He's gonna get past him, and then I'm gonna get stuck behind that same car in the Porsche goods. Ha! Inhuman luck. See? I'm stuck now. Ease. Okay, so I think this is a valid strategy for when tires are limited, to use the rears from quali and the fresh front. Because the rears have to do less work, so it should be better most of the time. And they're also not square most of the time, like when I'm done with them in quali. This car truly is amazing, except for the tires. Those are a tragedy. Oh, again. You gotta be kidding me on this. Literally every time. Right in the middle of the apex, bruv. In the smack bang middle of the apex. Lights off now. 3 seconds. Three seconds. 2.9. Yeah, well, whatever. Not that it mattered, really. Oh my. Absolute massive cluster of cars. He's gonna get through them. I won't. Yep, he's got first. He's got past. Like, I'll be stuck in these guys on the Porsche curves. Well, he's through. Already. Like, I don't think I can get all 3 of them here. 2 seconds should barely be enough to get the 3rd one there. These 2, yes, of course, but that Porsche, that white Porsche is going to be tight. Yep. Quite tight. Yeah, it's going to be on the exit of the sweeper again. Yes.
Well, I'll be P11. Such is life. I mean, same lap time almost, but yeah, track limit. 4.5? Only 4, okay. I haven't used the track limit in a very long time. Huh. So here it is. Yeah, what the f... Well, and I used 2 in the span of 2 corners. Let's go. I have no idea why I can't find the pace from Friday anymore. I can't find that back. What happened, I don't know. But maybe I'm just old and weak. And I'm crumbling. But, yeah. Now he's having a bit of unlucky traffic there. I think Schultz is even going to be ahead of me still. Because if he only has to pit once, he can go to the end now, so he's... I don't know what he did, but I think he did the short stop at the start. And now he's going to be ahead still. Getting screwed again by traffic. And obviously he is going to get the P5 in full Porsche curves on the straight, and I'm going to be allowed to be stuck behind this Porsche that's fuck me going wide. Huh? Yeah, but that guy was so close to crashing there, and he would have taken me with him. That's why it's very dangerous to overtake a GT3 on the outside. Very, very dangerous. Another GT3 I'll be stuck behind. God damn it. Ain't no way. There ain't no frickin' way. I think I'll barely manage to pass him on the inside here. Just about got lucky.
because I was late to the party. But the next one, I'm gonna hit him right in the corner. Right in the corner. Well, look, how do I know that? Because I might not have pace, but I do have the vision. And the LMP3 is not going to bother me into Mulsanne, so that's going to be okay. Would have been really funny if you'd like completely pulled to the inside of the track now. Ah, it's gonna get tight. No. Frick. Take a not very good line through there. Oh, Polesny's leading now. Well, that's nice. Mr. Ford. Can I get him? It's gonna get close again. It's gonna get really. I'm not gonna get him before the. Just insane unluck. Insane unluck with traffic. Can you imagine? Yeah, see, my tire temperatures are fine now. Yesterday they were like infinity. So this is much better than the other one. But I ain't fast today. For maybe good reason, maybe not. Do have clear track space now though. And I screwed up, of course. Immediately. $33, 333. Well, I hit the funny, so worth it. I did hit the funny, so worth it. I don't think I'll ever get a green one home for the rest of this race. Oh, Galka's dead. I'm basically last because everybody behind me is dead. Wait a minute, why does it say mixed tires? Now it's 39.9 because I went down a whole lap. Ew. I think Gumbel was like 30 seconds ahead of P2, who's also now probably 30 seconds ahead of P2.
Schultz is pitting now, I guess. Yeah. So he can go to the end. He doesn't have to fuel a lot, so... Yeah, I guess he's gonna be ahead of me then. Completely. It slides so badly, man. It does not turn. It's just sliding, it's not turning. Here as well, like it's just slides. It doesn't make any. I don't know why. It is not responsive at all. Insanity. Of course, I'm gonna get stuck on AP3 into the corner. Beautiful. This my luck. My luck. This race. It's not there. I barely got away with it by being too slow. Is that a Lotus? It is. Lotus livery. Interesting. Pretty cool. Yeah, why is fuel consumption so much higher today? 6.3. So, why is my fuel consumption higher today than it was yesterday on Friday? I don't get it. And I'm slower as well. It's both yellow sectors, but the time overall is still green. That's how inconsistent I am. Okay, well, I'm gonna get the next P2 before Indianapolis. Hopefully. Next P3, I mean. But barely. That's an easy way to die. To hit that curb and... Bye-bye. Yeah, Schultz only 30 seconds behind, so he's gonna catch again. Maybe he never switched tires and he just gained that much back from not doing it. Don't worry about that half a second. I'm gonna lose that in the chicane anyway. Somehow I didn't. Accident. I actually decently hit the chicane. But I'm still far off from a good time. Yeah, that's basically... What the heck? How is that?
So close to the edge. Close but no cigar. Well, we're gonna get to traffic again, so... Not that I was ever out of traffic, but... Yeah, it's gonna be unlucky. Because it's literally all the pace deficit I have is literally just confidence on the brakes, because this brake pedal is so inconsistent all the time that I don't have the confidence on the brakes right now. Maybe yesterday and today it's been like badly set, and it's completely different than it was on Fridays. And on Friday I could deal with it, and today I can't. That is a possibility. Maybe it's just skill issue, but. It is possible. Because that pedal is bad. Well, there will be another 3/10. So basically now I'm close again to Friday's pace. Because I did a 30.2 on Friday. That takes balls. And a little bit of insanity. And I have a lot of insanity, so... I know it's gonna stick. So I'll take it. Yeah, it's like big time traffic up ahead now. He responds with 30.3 immediately. That's his best lap. How are my best sectors if you add them together? 30.2, okay. For LMP, ruin my race. Huh? Wasn't me. I didn't touch anybody. But we're gonna have to look at Schmidt. Wanna know what he happens? Okay, we have to do 21, 25, roughly. I mean, just to look at when Gamble died, and then 32. I was count back by 1. Oh, Phipps lost a lot of time. He's only 6.3 ahead. I think he still have to stop as well, but I think he's stopping on the same lap as me. Yeah, I need to fuel save a little bit, because otherwise I'm not going to make the last lap. Which is wild, because normally you can do 12 quite easily. Oh, he's dead. He's spun around. Okay. That's very weird and unusual. Whatever happened to him? Maybe that was his. Maybe that was the reaction of the dude in the chat to that. Yeah, it's not over, of course.
I'm gonna be P10 if this stays. Because the Schultz has already pitted. Pen and Payday has already pitted. Gang still has to pit as well. Oh my. What is this shit? What am I doing right now? Asleep at the wheel. Okay, 3.2. The 6 lap. I don't need to fuel for 6. Well, actually, I do. Wait, I have 3 laps left. So I need 3 laps of fuel. Or 4, actually. That's the strategy. For 40, 12, 12, 12, 4. Gosh, shish. Yeah. I don't know, I'm gonna have to like find a much better setup for this car. Because the one yesterday is like undrivable. Because the tires just massively overheat. It's probably like just built for sprint races, not for endurance races, because in 30 minutes you're not gonna have a problem, but in 2 hours you will. Oh, Phipps is dead. And he's in the pits again. He already pitted. He has to pit for damage as well. He's gonna need more fuel than me to get to the end. So he's probably gonna be stationary for a bit longer. Yeah, this is gonna be awkward. Ah. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, man. P18. He's fighting nobody. Well. Well, I need to save less than 0.1 lap. But I have to do it in 2, so... That's quite unfortunate there. Yeah, Phipps is screwed. I think he's repairing. 1 minute. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe not. But he is very far back. I think I should stay ahead. P1's pitting. Nope, I'm having some sliding there. And my left side is getting quite hot, especially the rear left, which is really weird. But yesterday they were much hotter, so this is a better setup than what I drove yesterday, but it is not as agile. Like, it is quicker than what I drove yesterday, but it doesn't, it just slides too much. It doesn't turn as nicely as the one I drove yesterday, so I would have to find a balance between the one yesterday and the one today, where it's fast, but it also turns better. I don't know, it's probably a whole science in like getting Le Mans setups right on its own, and this ain't it. It's the same with the BMW setup for the Genesis setup for that matter. For Le Mans, they're just undrivable. Be pale. I don't think I've seen that guy a single time this entire race. He's never been in the lead. And he's never been back. He's probably been like forever P4. He's doing what I do in regular lobbies. Like daily lobbies. Forever and always P4. Dust.
Okay, we have a battle for 13th. And one of them is a warning driver. He's gonna Idiot. Idiotic dive bomb. Yeah, if I wouldn't have lifted there, I would have gotten a drive-through penalty. What the Man. That would have been a straight-up drive-through there. Okay, Pale, what is he doing? If he's like has damage and is gonna be really slow, then I will be able to gain back P9. Yeah, again! Fucking traffic, man. Fork-ing traffic. I would love to see a 62 car LMP2 race on this track. That would be just awesome. Like 62 class single car race. They gotta do that at some point. Because I don't think they have. There were a couple of single GT3 races at Spa. It was like 62 GT cars. But it's GT, so... It would be really funny to have like a 62 car hypercar or LMP2 race here. That would be insane. Yeah, I mean, Pale has some damage, I guess, but he doesn't have enough that I can get him, because I don't think he has to pit. I don't think he has to pit. He just came out of the pits. Wait, did he switch tires or something weird? That would make no sense. But yeah. No, now it says 41 laps again, and Zerlin is leading now. Someone that hasn't led all race. But you don't have to lead the race in the first lap. You have to lead the race in the last lap, and that's what he's looking at doing. 90 seconds ahead. I think Gumball was like 2 minutes ahead. I mean, 90-second time loss over 2 hours isn't that bad, but still bad. I gotta find a setup for this track. See, if it'd be like the 2.4 hours of Imola, I'd probably be like a minute behind at a maximum. Probably 45. Wee-oo! 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 Yeah, he's losing time. He's fine now. There's a Corvette. Oh, okay. That guy was like on the podium earlier. But he is in a Corvette, so... You couldn't pay me to drive that car. You could not pay me to drive that thing. Goes up by 10 for some random reason. 38 liters should do. I need 5 laps. Actually, I don't need 38 liters. I just need 5 laps of fuel, so I need way less than that. Okay, 30 liters is 4, so 32. Yeah. 40. 33 laps of fuel.
liters, not laps. What? Huh? What just happened? Okay. Okay, great. God damn it. What just happened? What is... weird? Oh, the other guy still has to pit. Okay. That's why I was briefly leading. Well, I think one of my tires is vibrating. I think... which one's going up in temperature? I think it's the rear right that's cooked. I have no idea what just happened. Well, another thing to look at after the race. Look at the vibration now, jeez. Okay, Phipps is a minute behind. Obviously that did cost me 10 seconds. What was that? I don't know. Well, that's a first, I guess. .9, .8, .7. I'll be fine. I'm cutting it close though. Well, still .4. So plenty of fuel still.
Lap 3, 46.24.
Probably actually going to be P11 though. No. Probably actually going to be P11 now. Unsafe release, you fucking idiot. Oh boy. Every time. It's the easiest thing to not do. Unsafe release. Okay, so I'm gonna... well, I'm right at the end of the pit lane. So I should get out about 15 seconds ahead of Phipps. Okay. All good. Bit less than that, but should be enough. Well, P10. I mean, like I said, my best would have been P9. If one dies and I can catch one on pace. One died, but I couldn't catch one on pace. .219. Ouchie. That hurts my feelings. Two-minute time loss. I mean, P7 is a minute and 20 behind P1, so there's like a massive gap. There's a massive gap between 2, 3, and 4. Like, essentially my goal eventually in like 2-3 years or something is that I can be there, where P2, P3 and P4 are now. Basically. So I ain't catching those like 27.5. I can't do that. So... well, I mean, maybe I can eventually if I get a brake pedal that actually isn't broken. What the? Okay. But was he thinking of the guy? Like, what was he? What was he thinking? Was he thinking that the guy behind him is getting close, so he's trying to defend?
But that was like a really, really late move. So, I don't know. Vibrations. Driving a vibrator right now. Gee, look at the distance between P1 and P3 already. Yeah. And then between P4 and 5, there's also another massive gap there. Yeah, that's the gap I aspire to eventually drive in. Between that 4 and 5. Wait. At Le Mans. Because on Fuji, Imola, Bahrain, I'm already there. Ay. Oh, Phipps died. Oops. Rip in peace. Ah. Huh? Oh, that's gotta. Oh my. That's. I am last. I am last in this race. But yeah, it's gotta suck. DNF. We're gonna have to look at that because. Sorry, my fault. DNFing 8 minutes before the end is like. Just finish the damn race. Even if your car's a complete wreck. Just drag it. I don't know, maybe he had engine damage or something, but. Unless your engine is destroyed, in the last 10 minutes of a 2.4 hour, just drag the damn thing back to the pits. Finish the race. Go over the checkered flag. At least that's what I would do. I mean, I would always try to finish a race. I didn't. When I started sim racing, I didn't. I was like, okay, I have damage. Oh, I better DNF now. So, yeah. Ugh. Can't get him anyway. Fucking dog hit LMP. Okay, I want to see what happened to Barrow. We're gonna watch Schmidt and Barrow. So, 21, 25. And then 30, 35 or something for, yeah. Oh, we'll just look at the replay and watch the DNFs, what happened. But maybe I could have a very minute chance. Absolute idiots, what the fuck is wrong with you? Gee, the very minute chance of gaining rating because Gumball's behind me. Right? P1. On the whole lobby is behind me, and I'm literally the bottom bitch for this lobby. I don't know how many cars there are in here. There's a maximum of 62, but if there's only 58 in here, I think I'm the absolute bottom bitch right here. So I could still gain rating just by literally not being the bottom. Oh well, who cares? It's just rating. Gotta be careful here. It's the top 3 and GT3, and I do not want to make any podium deciding moves here. I also don't want to. I don't want to Leclerc myself. I'm driving a Ferrari, but I do not want to Leclerc myself. Okay, Polesny is now not winning anymore. Unless this guy still has to pit. It's the white Porsche, isn't it? Two more laps after this. Yeah, I'd hit him right in the chicane. Just gonna... Look, Ma, no hands. That's vibrating. Yep, it is. Ow. There's something in the road there. I don't know how much 2:30 is per lap. Probably like 3 seconds, I guess. Okay. 60, 60, so 120, 150 divided by 40, whatever that is in thing. Do that after. Two more. Two more laps. Yeah, like, oh. 110 on the front right. Yeesh. It still feels okay though. Yeah, they really gotta actually fix the tire bug, not just say they fix it. But yeah. I am having quite high temperatures, but they're a lot lower than yesterday. So, yeah, something about the setup yesterday is not good for endurance. I don't know, maybe even running P2 wing is smarter, So you'll cook the tires. You'll be slightly slower on the straight, I guess, but you cook the tires less in the Porsche curves. Plenty of fuel. Wee-hoo! Faster than yesterday, slower than Friday. Interesting. And I've got more fuel consumption and more tire wear today than Friday. Green, it's green, and my tires are cooked, but it's green. Alright, I'm gonna have to get a new brake and then get some confidence in that and then actually get fast. Obviously it's a right hand corner, so I don't have any grip. But yeah. So idiots, what is wrong with you? Ah. I hope the server doesn't close too quickly because I mean there's GTs behind me that are gonna finish like a minute behind, but still I don't know if I have enough time to watch the replay. GG LMP3 down, Leo, and you're doing my fast lap. LOL. Man, sorry, man. 26.3 is a fast lap already, so I mean, I think that was Gumball. You would invalidate anyway. LOL. All the way. Wait, so wait, P1 and P2 in GT3, they have to do another lap. Or I would like to ruin it myself. Yeah. I mean, ruining your own lap is always much more enjoyable than having someone else ruin it for you. Your gold, finally. Is that guy trying to, like, become LMP3 gold driver? You could not lose to Genetis, to be honest. Could always spin it. No. Duquesne, okay. 22. 27, yeah. Look at that. 27.5, 27.9. Yeah. If I could fucking find some pace. Okay, where was that? Okay, he's dead here. Lap 4, I think. 5 then. So I'm next to him here, right? And yeah. So I'm next to him. He gets ahead because I brake too early. And then he brakes harder. Right? He's braking harder than me. Here. And then, like, I'm on the very edge of the track here, basically. So I could not have gone... Yeah, it's unfortunate racing. I am sorry, but yeah, just very unfortunate racing, unfortunately. Okay, 21. We have to look at somebody. I don't remember who it was though. Lap 21. Lap 21, I think, was the dead LMP. LMP2. Oh no, that was the GT3 guy. Yeah, Schultz was a minute behind me. How the hell did he catch up that fast? Yeah, this guy died here. Yep. Okay, that's that. Yeah, just completely rammed into him. Yeah. Wait, okay, so he was turned the correct way. Right, because when I got there, oh, he lost the rear wheel. So because when I got there, like, he was turned this way and he had his lights off, right? So I could not see him at all. But this guy, right, he hit him while he was pointing his lights out to the track. Oh boy. Yeah, that's oops, that's an oopsie if I ever seen one. Okay, where does he die? DNF. What do you do? Like, internet die or what happened? He's slow? And he's driving to the side and he crashed into the wall. And DNF. What? Wow, okay. Then this guy. Steady. Just spun it around. And then just DNF. It's weird. That is really weird. Yeah, what was I don't remember where that I did that dive, but that was pretty cool. this is what we have to look at as well. What happened here? Please don't close the replay yet. What happened? Did I get on the curb, or was I just stupid, or did I just take the wrong line or something? Okay, normal so far. Braking. I'm already out of shape here. It's already not straight anymore here. And then I did get briefly... Like, here it goes. But then I accelerate, like, because I'm trying to... Okay, that's... So I should have braked here, and then I would have been fine, but... Because I got on the pedal, I went, like, it just... Kaboom. It just kaboomed me into the face of everybody. Okay, who do we need to look at? Why you bump draft me? LMP ruined my race. Schmidt. Did he DNF? Gumball. Let me see. Schmidt. Two. 17. Oh. I mean, he was back there all the time. Don't know. Don't know what happened to him. The other guy. Oops. He yeeted somebody. I think. Okay, replays that. Closed. Service closed. P10 +5. And ready to lose. No, I get... lol. How do I gain rating for P10? You lost to 0 drivers with the lower driver rank. High. Qualifying, you lost to 0 drivers with lower driver rank. I gained high rating from being last in qualifying. Right? So, I was like super last in that split. And I still gained rating. G2. G1. G gold, and what's Gumball? He's gold 1. Well, I would have expected him to be platinum by now. Well, S3, 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 S3. Yeah. This guy's S3 in the Olympics. Damn. Wait. Okay, how did I do? Hold on, let me do the math. Okay. 100. Oh, I didn't even realize I had 100 podiums. 19 wins, 100. This will forever be my cross I have to carry. Like Friday, I had that on Friday, the podium. But look at that, 1/5 of all my podiums are wins. 1/5. Okay, 30.5. Okay, so what was it? Wait, okay. 30.5. So I was about as quick, roughly, as I was on... Wait, is there gonna be another one? I don't think I can look up the leaderboard because it's over. Hello, let me out. I don't think there's another one. Yep, there is. I can't look at the leaderboard. Special event. 2.4 hours of Le Mans. Team race. I could do this like solo with my me team. I still haven't been added to the other one though. It's kind of hilarious. Teams, yes. Literally this guy. All right. With that said, 3 LMP2s. One was a podium. The other 2 were not so great, but I'm gonna really need to work on them all in terms of like setup and everything, because I was 2 seconds off what I was doing before, and I'm quite far off what I did in Hypercar as well. Well, with the wingless Peugeot, I would do 27, but with the BMW, I was doing 30. So I am gonna have to have a good look at them all and get better at it. And just eventually get a brake pedal that actually brakes. But either way, I'll be back next Friday. So until then, bye.